shave her nose off.
She looks like a clown with that big nose.
At this point, she should just get a new face.
How does she even look in the mirror with that
She
big
looks
face?
disgusting.
Oh my god, she is so ugly.
Shave your nose, Hope. Get a new face, Hope. You look like a clown with that big nose, Hope. Might as well put a bag on my head.
I just got a call from your principal. She says you've missed 10 days of school this past semester. How did you miss 10 days of school?
And where have you been instead? Are you doing drugs?
Dad, seriously, I'm not doing drugs.
Then why aren't you in school?
It's only 10 days. I don't see what's the big deal.
The big deal is that you're going to get expelled if you don't attend school. Attendance is a huge part of this scholarship, Hope. Don't just throw it away because you're bored.
I'm not bored.
Do you know how important it is to be in one of the top schools in America? It will give you a huge boost for college, and you know how college will get you a job that will provide for your family and children. Why are you throwing all of that away? And don't say because it's hard. You have to put yourself into the mindset of a winner. If you're not a winner, you're nothing.
Angie, she's not nothing.
She isn't trying to be anything. I'm trying to keep her from making the same mistakes I've made, but she isn't doing anything with her life.
Angie!
No! She's right. I'm not doing anything. As always, Mom's right. I'll try harder this time. I'll go to school. I'll try. I promise.
Well then. Come on, David. Leave her to think about the terrible things she has done. Oh, and Hope. Fix your hair. You look like a mess.
One more thing that's wrong with me.
Hey, Hope, you do know that plastic surgery is a thing now, right?
You should really invest in getting a new nose. It's disgustingly huge.
Disgustingly huge.
Oh my god. Is that a mole?
You are so ugly.
No one is going to ask you out with that thing on your face. Seriously, Hope.
I mean, how do you even live with that thing? I would die.
I would die.
I'd kill myself.
Maybe that's what you should do, Hope. Save the world from your ugly face.
All right. Take your seats. Ah, Hope. I see you've decided to join us today.
I hope she's going to get a nose job.
Turn to page 23 and begin reading chapter 2. Behave while I try to get Hope to come back.
She's such an attention seeker.
That bitch.
Bitch!
Was so bright, so full of opportunities, but now that's all gone because you didn't go to school.
I went to school. I did.
And then why are you marked absent?
Well, I didn't stay.
Why not?
I don't like being there.
That's it. I'm calling your father, and as soon as he gets home from his mother's, you are going to start thinking of ways to apologize to your principal. You hear that, Missy? And stop sitting in front of that mirror. You're going to go blind.
Or I'll make everyone else blind just by my ugly face. Can't do what Mom wants, and I can't do what I want. Why does everything have to be so hard? I just want to look normal. Be normal for once. Sit with the pretty girls and date tall boys with nice hair. They don't go for girls like me. Why is it that they see what my parents don't? How can they know that my nose is too big or that I'm too ugly? Mom never said anything. Dad never mentioned it. Could they be wrong? No. They know exactly what they're talking about. world just might accept me.
He's stuck on the highway. We'll be back until... Hope? Hope! Stop hiding! I'm not going to hit you. Just come out here so we can talk. Hope!
What are you reading there?
It's a book.
Yeah, I figured that. But what's it called?
Oh, Brave is Our Mother.
What's it for, like school or pleasure?
Neither really. I was just trying to get answers.
Why?
My mother wrote it, so I just thought to read it to understand better.
About what?
You sure ask a lot of questions.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to pry.
No, it's okay. I'm just not used to others' company.
Is it because of that mask?
Oh. Not exactly. It's what's under the mask, actually.
What's under it, like a rash or something?
Can you ask another question?
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, my mother taught me manners. It's just sometimes I forget. I'm Jack. Jack Adams.
I'm Hope. Hope Lennon.
Hope. Hope. That's a pretty name. I like that.
I like your name too.
Well, there's not much meaning to Jack, but Hope. Yeah. You got lots of meaning there. My mother once told me that without an ounce of hope, there's no reason to be living. And maybe that's true. Especially in this world of war and abuse. But that's a pretty name. Hope.
Your mother sounds nice.
Oh yeah, she's real nice. My friends like her more than me, but that's mostly because she cooks for them.
Your mother cooks?
Lots of stuff. She was trying to be a chef, but she cooked up me instead. Oh, funny when you think about it. But she treasures her dream in our little kitchen in the stomachs of my friends. What about your mom? Is she like a writer or something?
Or something. She spends a lot of time in her office. I think she's trying to start a revolution of some kind, but hasn't figured it out yet.
Revolution. Huh. Tried that once. Didn't work out too well. Got kicked out of yet another school. Those bastards. Does she cook?
What?
Your mom, does she cook?
Oh, no, my dad does.
Is she any good?
Sure, he tries. But mostly we eat takeout or whatever he brings home from my grandma's.
Oh, well, that's good. At least he tries.
What about your dad?
My dad. He can only make soup.
What kind of soup?
Chicken noodle. Classic.
That's nice. Why aren't you wearing shoes?
Oh, does it smell?
Not really. Just curious is all.
Oh. Well, when you put it like that. I like to feel one with the earth. You know? Like, all the good vibes rush up from my feet to my head, and life just appears to be a bit brighter.
But doesn't it hurt walking around barefoot?
Oh yeah, hurts like hell. But that's the beauty in it. You see, when I feel like giving up, I just remember the feeling of the cool grass beneath my feet, or the hot pavement itching my skin, and I just feel more alive than ever. You gotta embrace what the world throws at you. The good, the bad, all that jazz in between. It's what makes me a better person, you know? Like understanding and accepting everything.
If only I could think like you. I don't think I could ever do that.
Well, sure you can. All you need is some patience and experience. You gotta get out of the structure of the world. Like this uniform.
My uniform? What's that got to do with anything?
It restricts your individuality. I mean, the only reason I can tell I like you is because of that mask you're wearing. Like, that stands out, like, hits you in the face. But then it disappoints. You wear that mask to hide yourself, your true self. And that, my friend, is not a good message.
Well, then it's a good thing I'm not sending you a message. Who the hell do you think you are to judge what I wear? It's people like you who make me wear this mask.
It's people like me who get punched in the face for speaking the truth. If you're so ashamed of how you look, why even bother leaving your room? Why bother stepping out into the world wearing something that draws only more attention to you? How much can you gain from wearing a mask?
I don't need to hear any more of this.
You can punch me if you like. I don't mind.
I had dinner. I know you're mad with the whole grounding thing, but you did leave without permission, and you didn't even tell us where you went. You're lucky she managed to convince the principal to get your scholarship back. It's all right to be upset, Hope. But you have to learn to respect your mother. She's trying really hard to help you with life, and you're just throwing it all away with skipping school and running away. She's worried about you. I'm worried about you. You've been distant. You haven't been eating or sleeping well. Sweetheart, if there's something wrong, tell me. Tell me so I can help you get through it. Don't just block out the world and lock yourself up in here. You used to be so happy and so full of life. I miss seeing you smile and hearing you laugh. I'm afraid I've lost you. Is someone hurting you? If someone is, just tell me who and I'll fix it. I will make them stop. Because the last thing I need is someone hurting my baby girl. Where's my hope? Speak to me, baby. Tell me what's the matter.
You can't.
Yes, you can. Please, sweetie, just tell me and I'll fix it.
No, you can't fix what they did.
Who's they?
Nobody.
Hope? Who's they?
They are the people from school. They are the ones who make me want to hide. They are the ones who remind me that I'm a worthless, ugly piece of shit.
Your classmates are doing this? Did you tell the teachers, the principal?
The first time they said to ignore it. The second time they said they'll handle it, which they didn't. The third, the fourth, the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, all those times they said eventually it'll stop. That they'll get bored and realize that they're wrong. But it only got worse. I couldn't go to class, I couldn't go to school. I thought they'd cut off my nose because they couldn't bear looking at it anymore.
Your nose?
Yeah, Dad. My nose. Apparently it's the most disgusting thing in the world. I should kill myself because of how ugly I am.
Don't say that.
That's what they say. That's what they tell me to do. I can't bear it anymore. I just can't.
Just try listening to your mother. I know it may seem hard, but school is almost over. Just 2 more months and you're free. Just try to go to school for one more day. That's all I ask.
But everyone at school is horrible. They're mean and stupid and no one likes me.
I don't believe that. No one cannot like you.
But everyone does. I don't have a single friend because they all think I look weird. And I do.
You don't look weird. You're beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice, but you're my dad. Dads don't really count.
You and your mother, I swear.
Dad,
Yes.
I know it's nothing, but everyone keeps pointing it out at school.
What is it?
I want to get a nose job.
A what job?
A nose job. Everyone at school said I should get one so I can look normal. I think they're right, but I don't know. I can't help but see what they see when I look in the mirror now. A big, ugly blob plastered on my face. But it can be fixed, right? We have the money and there are plastic surgeons who do it all the time.
I don't want you listening to what those kids say.
You're just like the teachers and the principal. You don't get it. Those kids may make fun of me, but they're right. That's the sad part about it, when they're right. I used to think I was better than them till I got a good look at myself in the mirror.
There is no need for you to be staring at yourself in the mirror, pointing out your flaws. God made you beautiful, and that is something you're going to have to accept.
Why? Why? When everyone says my nose is... It won't change the fact that my nose is huge and everyone hates looking at me.
It doesn't matter what people say, Hope. You're beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful. Unlike those kids that make you think otherwise, I don't see why you don't understand this.
Because you don't hear what they say.
What do they say? I need you to do a favor for me and go away from that mirror. Go away and don't look at it again until you know in your heart that you were perfect just the way God made you.
I don't see why it matters.
It matters because you can't listen to the world, Hope. The world is stupid and unkind.
Like what Mom says?
I hate to say it, but it's true. Sometimes the world just isn't right.
But I'm not right, Daddy. Not my hair, not my legs, not my nose. Especially not my nose.
I can't help you with how you perceive yourself.
But you can. Just let me get a nose job and I'll be perfectly happy.
You're too young for that sort of stuff, Hope. It's not right to introduce you to plastic surgery at such a young age.
But it's just taking away the stupid lump.
I don't want to hear any more of it. Eat your dinner. I'll be taking you to school tomorrow, so you better get ready.
There's no way in hell I'm going to school tomorrow. No way in hell.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Nutcracker!
What on earth are you doing laying on the ground?
To see the stars, man! Why'd you trample me? What did I ever do to you?
What kind of idiot lays in the middle of a park? Wait a second. Don't I know you?
Perhaps in another life?
No shoes. Talks like a hippie. Yeah, I know you. You're that kid who pissed me off earlier today.
You'll have to be more specific. I came across many people just in this day alone who were pissed off at me. One because I didn't wear shoes. There was another who said I shouldn't give money to small children. The economy sucks. You know? Like, might as well teach the young how to save and invest before it's too late. But that is a conversation for another time. Wait. What did you want? Oh, you were pissed off at me. Were you the girl that called my mother?
I was reading a book. You were eating an apple. We were at this very park on this bench. I was wearing a mask.
Hope! Hope. The girl hiding herself. Yeah, I remember you. You're not wearing that mask. Did that rash clear up?
I never had a rash.
Oh. So why are we wearing that mask?
Because my mask. No, it broke.
Hey, maybe it's all for the best. The universe is trying to tell you something.
The universe is nothing but a bully like the rest of the world.
The world just doesn't like what it doesn't understand. Like gay people. Or love. You know, I was gay once upon a time. A boy named Timothy. Such a biblical name for such a political boy. I learned the hard way I was not a lover of the same sex. Poor thing got his heart broken.
Do you make it a habit out of telling your life story?
It's how people learn about people. If we don't share our souls, how are we to live with one another? Work with one another? I mean, learning about people is how the world learns about humanity. And that's something everyone forgets. Caring only about themselves.
As much as I'd love to stay here and talk about philosophy, I need to go home and glue this together.
I'll walk you.
That isn't necessary.
A young girl should not be walking alone in the dark wearing only her bathrobe. Although, it is an upgrade from that uniform.
Do you always have to be so critical?
Do you always have to be so defensive?
Only when I'm being offended.
Then don't be offended.
Don't offend me.
I only speak what I believe.
Not everyone cares about what you think.
And I don't care what other people care about. Actually, that's a lie. I do. But not in the way you think. You see, when I learn to care about others,
Can you please just shut up for once?
The Bill of Rights states whatever and whenever I please.
I don't care for politics.
Then what do you care about?
I don't know. Fitting in?
Why is it such a trend to desire to blend in with unamusing people?
Because it's better to be unnoticed than to be seen because of your flaws.
I don't notice any flaws on you.
Oh, really? That whole hiding my true self thing isn't a flaw?
Well, that's an inside problem. An insecurity. On the outside, I don't see anything wrong.
You're lying.
Why would I lie?
I don't know. To make me feel better?
Lying to make someone feel better is worse than hurting someone with the truth.
Why do you always speak like fortune cookies?
Why do you question my way of being?
Why are you following me?
I'm protecting you.
What, your bare feet?
I think we're here.
What? Oh, I guess we are. How did you know this is my room?
Well, we did cross your front lawn and you instinctively stopped right here, so reasonable guess?
Okay, well, go now.
I suppose.
Thanks for walking me home, I guess.
You're welcome. And Hope,
What now?
for the record, even though you don't care for what I have to say, I don't think there's any reason to hide your face. You look very beautiful, especially under the moonlight.
Time to get my beauty sleep. I'm gonna need it for school tomorrow.
We heard you got expelled.
Was it because the teachers were tired of your ugliness?
Yeah! You should have stayed home, Hope. It'd be much better that way for all of us.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh yeah? Well, that's a shame. Because now it looks like we're just going to have to get rid of you ourselves.
We're tired of your face, Hope.
Yeah, you should have killed yourself, Hope.
You hear that, Hope? Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself.
Now stay down there, you piece of shit. Or better yet, dig yourself a hole and bury yourself 6 feet under.
Everyone! Take your seats. Turn to chapter 3. She should really just be homeschooled. I don't have time for this.
I don't want to be ugly. I don't want to be ugly. I don't want to be ugly. I don't want to be ugly.
Hope, what happened? Why are you crying? Sweetie, what happened? God, speak to me. Did you hurt yourself? Sweetie, what?
What's wrong? What's happening?
I don't know. She won't talk to me. She won't let me touch her. I can't help her, David. I can't help her. Do something, David. Make my baby okay.
Hope, honey, everything's gonna be okay. You hear me? Daddy's not gonna let anything or anyone hurt you, okay? Was it the kids that hurt you? The ones in school, did they hurt you, Hope? Go call the principal. Take her out of that school.
I don't understand.
Angie, just do this, please. I'll explain later. Go! Daddy's here. Everything's gonna be okay. Mommy's gonna take you out of that school and away from those kids, okay? Everything's gonna be okay.
What are you doing here?
It's been weeks since I've last seen you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What does it matter? It's not like we're friends or anything.
I think of you as a friend. I walked you home that one night, remember?
So that makes us friends?
I suppose. Can I come in?
Why?
To talk.
About?
Whatever you want.
You're actually wearing clothes for once.
I'm not allergic to clothing. I just prefer the liberations of wearing less.
What are you doing here, Jack? And how did you know where I lived?
I remembered how to get here from our walk,
Okay, and
and I wanted to see how you were doing.
why?
Because we're friends.
I told you we're not.
I think of you as a friend.
No, you're just some annoying stalker. You should leave.
I won't.
Why?
Because I care about you, Hope.
No, you don't. You're just some criticizing psychopath who doesn't wear shoes.
Well, I'm wearing shoes now. And I'm not a stalker or a psychopath. I heard what happened at school. You may not know this because I didn't know this myself, but I have a friend that goes to your school. I was telling him about you, and he told me what happened about those girls that were saying...
Don't!
I won't. I know now at least why you were wearing that mask. I don't think you were trying to hide yourself. Not anymore. The world is an awful place. I know this, and you already knew that, but it sucks. You were trying to protect yourself. That mask was your armor. I thought you were some illogical, insecure girl, but you're hurt, Hope. The worst thing a person can be is hurt. I don't know why those girls were saying that, but they are heartless bastards. There are people who will try to build you up, and there are others that are trying to break you down.
What are you trying to say, Jack? That I should just brush it off?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it's hard when you're hurt. Everything becomes cloudy and you don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I lied to you when we met. I lied not to make you feel better or to make me feel better. I lied because that was my armor. I created this story to keep myself from falling apart because the world is cruel. Hope Lennon. The world is evil.
What did you lie about? Your mom?
My dad. He's a long, sappy story that I really don't want to get into. But he made me a different person than I would be today, and he made different choices. I care so much for the world and others because he gave me nothing to care about. He gave me no hope. And what are the chances I meet a girl named Hope? You were so soft-spoken, and then you were loud and mean. I just couldn't forget you. You were more real than anyone I've ever met. And when I heard what happened to you, it pissed me the fuck off. And I didn't come here to tell you that. Honestly, I just wanted to make sure you were still here. I needed hope.
You can't just come here, tell me this, and kiss me. You hardly know me.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to.
Okay. But don't do it again. I appreciate you coming here.
Really?
You may be weird and talk a little differently, but I don't mind. You're not like anyone I've ever met.
Good. I hope to see you at the park soon. Hope my name.
Only if you promise to wear shoes.
No promises.
Jack?
You are beautiful, Hope. You are beautiful. Especially under the moonlight.